Hello and welcome! My name is Hugh and this is my Let's Play series of Sid Meier's Civilization 6, where we are playing as China. So, we got started last episode, didn't get that far. So just go on with this. Let's go to the next turn. Building a builder currently. Let's just go to this hill. So, if you didn't catch the last episode, Civilization 6 has of course just come out, and of course there's some different things that's changed. One of them being that you now can't move to a location unless you have move enough to pay for it. So we haven't experienced yet, but we will get to it. Another thing is we have two tech trees instead of one being the normal tech tree and one being the civics tree, which run off culture instead of science. So science is, or culture is doubly important now, just both for the civics tree and for expanding borders. So it's a bit like policies, or what they're called. They had it somewhat in Civ 5 with the I can't remember what they call right now, but the different policies you choose. You also had to unlock true culture. So he sent a diplomatic into Ilroy, and he's most welcome. I think that basically works like the embassies. So this is an example of the new. Normally in Civ 5 you would have moved one here and then cross the river with your last move, but I can't do that since that cost an extra move. So now I have to use my next turn moving over the river. I think I'm gonna move here, and we found our first barb camp. So normally I would have moved up to this square now, and I think I'm actually gonna skip turn and do that next instead of being here. Could of course go here and see if I can spot something. We have a worker. We need irrigation here, but we can't go here now. So let's go to this element first. Which way? I think we're gonna go down here. So we apparently found another state. I don't know. We've already found both city-states and player, so I don't know. I don't know what that was about. We haven't found a lot of goodie huts yet. So do we want to go for a settler? So in Civilization 6, it doesn't cost you don't spend your food on building settlers, but on the other hand, you do lose a pop. So we might want to wait. I'm not sure. Where is that pop working? So it's working here. Kind of want to get to the next pop first. Nah. I am not sure. So if we build a settler now, we go back to size 2. I think I'm gonna do it though. I want to do an early expand. So where do we want to expand to? Preferably somewhere where there's a river or other kind of fresh water. We don't really have that many places because there's a city here. So this would be like the normal area for expansion, but it's not that great of an area. I don't think, maybe these count for, these count for fresh water actually, so we could settle here, which would give us the least amount of desert. But it doesn't really give us access. It would give us tea, but not that much else. And this is too close to the city, I think. We just don't really have any good areas right now. So, you move over the river here. And you build this camp and get us, gold. And it provides housing. That's another thing that's changed about the way it works. So now you need housing for your citizens. They can't just grow. In the other civilization games, there was usually happiness that was the stopgap on your growth, but here it's something called housing. And you get it from buildings, civics, districts, improvements, water. That is why it's important to settle near water, because fresh water provides, I think it's 3 extra housing. Maybe we can get a tooltip. Can we get a tooltip? We cannot get a tooltip. But yeah, that's why fresh water is important. Unit needs order, and you should just build this. Give us some more gold. Yeah, and I think I want to attack the scouts. So the way the scouts, barbarian scouts work is if they find your city and make it back to the encampment, then they spawn a bunch of units. So if you can kill the scouts before they do that, it's gonna be a big difference for you. I want to go this way around. I think I want to go and see what's it's the water. Yeah, well, we haven't found that many goody huts, which kind of annoys me.
Enacting new policies in our government.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
So, we completed our first civic, which means we get to choose our first government. And since we are just starting off, we are a chiefdom, and we can only choose 2 policies, but later on we'll get more slots for these policy cards. So, as you can see, we have 2 different to choose from for each slot. For the military, we can either have double experience for recons, so that's our scouts, or we can have 5 extra combat unit combat power against barbarians. I think we're gonna choose this one, just so we're safe in the early game. Then we can choose either 1 production in all cities, or 1 faith and 1 gold in the capital. I think I'm gonna go for this one, just so we can try and play around with the Pantheon as well. Let's set the policies and let's get on with this. Let's go down here. So I think I want you to go down and take care of the rice now. And we choose a civic as well. So again, we have to look at the boost, but we have already gotten this boost for foreign trains. So I think we're gonna take this one. Means we're gonna finish in 8 turns instead of 20. Yeah, let's just... No, I want to follow this scout and see if we can get him. I feel like maybe I should have bought a monument before I started on the settler. But we're still trying this game out. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna meet Lisbon. Did we get a envoy there? Yes, we did. So we really haven't been lucky with these. I guess we have to try and deal with him now. Are we on a hill? We're in the woods at least. So of course the advantage of being ranged is that you can do damage without receiving any yourself when you're on attack. I think I want to cross the river, which unfortunately takes off my movement. So we're gonna get pottery, and he is gonna build a farm, and we gotta get a eureka towards irrigation out of that. Let's just check. So now it's 4 food down here. So I feel like 4 food is worth more than... Let's see, so if we choose this, it's actually gonna be the same time until we complete the settler, but But we're gonna grow in 5 turns. Which means we'll probably grow the turn after the settler because we go down in size. Why doesn't it change the settlers? Just want to check this. Can we reset this? Okay, if we go to this and this. So now it goes down to 4, okay. So it does matter. I think we're gonna go like this. How do we leave a city? Do we just do this? Yeah. Okay.
I thought Clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Okay. I don't think Clay feels that much, but I'm not gonna argue with you there, Sean Bean. Gonna go for our irrigation so we can improve that luxury. Which way do I want to go with this guy? Probably this way. Get this way, yes. I think I'm gonna shoot you again. Got a promotion. I think I want to go do the... I should probably have done the other camp, but I'm gonna do the other camp and then we're gonna use our last charge on the spices here. Met another city-state. It's already been met by someone. So let's go this way. Again, no goodie huts. Either someone's been there before us or... So apparently he doesn't like us helping out city-states. We might not agree on that though. I think I'm gonna stay on this side of the river. Did we get him? I think we got him. So, because we killed someone with a slinger, we got the Eureka for archery. Go up here. And now we can't move here because it's hills, but we can move back here. So again, just gonna end the turn for him. And we can't do the promotion now because promotion actually cost our movement, so I have to wait till next turn to do that. So now we have our settler, and I'm still not completely sure where I want to settle. I think we're gonna take your promotion. Probably take this one. But I'm interested that they have trees now. So you can see it spent all his movement to do that. We can choose a pantheon now. Let's you build the camp there. Got craftsmanship. I think that's for improving tree tiles. Let's go up and see who we have here. An aggressive woman. So this is the Scythian Empire? I don't know. Scythian? I think so. Tomiris of the Scythian Empire. It's an honor to meet you, and we would love to sample your hospitality. So, where do you want to go with this guy? So they're saying this is a good city spot. But there's a barb village right there. Or they're suggesting here, which I don't understand because there's no water here. I'm not sure if it counts if there's anyone in the square near you. think if I were to settle here, I would rather settle on the coast. Doesn't seem like there are any real good choices. When we get up here, it's tundra. We just really boxed in. I kind of feel like up here would be a good choice. But then again, don't get that much out of it. Like here we would at least get the tea. Down here we could get copper and wine. It's kind of a shit position we started in, I would say. Or at least it's a shitty position for settling the next city. I think I will go over here and see. I think I'll go and set a city over here somewhere. But we can choose a Pantheon, so that's exciting. Push phase for Magician Tundra tiles. That might actually be really good if we're gonna go this way up. Because we are probably gonna have to go this way up with the next city. But it's gonna be a long way, so it's not gonna help us right now. There's food from camps, which could be nice. We already have 2 camps, so some extra growth. We're gonna get other camps. We're gonna get a camp here. Gonna get a camp here. I'm not gonna get this one. This is too far. Gonna have 4 camps in our city, so that's a lot. That's 4 extra food, plus what we get in any other city. Of course, it doesn't help us to advance our religion. And then there's 2 faith on quarries, but we don't have any quarries, so 15 production towards wonders if you wanted to go for that. Production from fishing boats, marsh, oasis, floodplains. We get food from wine, from a bunch of luxuries. I feel like this one is good because it's gonna provide us a lot of food in our capital. In tiles that we want to work for production. I think we're gonna go for Goddess of the Hunt. We're gonna get a inspiration because we found the Pantheon. And let's go and reevaluate our citizen position. Now these two give 2 food. I kind of want to work both of them. But it's now 6 and 5 production plus gold. And we actually stayed at size 3 because probably because we had enough food that we could grow even after we went down to 2. So I think we're gonna go for that monument now to get some extra culture production. Probably should have gone for that first, but I don't think he can grab my scout or my settler. I hope not, otherwise I'm gonna be really sad. He doesn't like me? No, he doesn't. Probably because I'm talking to the city-states. Let's see if we can get him before he spawns too many. So we wanted you to go and take this one, which we'll get next turn. And you continue down this way, I think. I'm gonna go over here and check out what's there. Let's just go down here. Really didn't get a good start with Goody Huts, I would say. Really disappointed about that. And you get some really good things with good odds too.
Thousands have lived without love. Not one without water.
But then again, we're gonna get an interesting, difficult start. Do you want to go for archery or riding? I feel like I want to go for archery. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go for archery because we do have some barbs here and we do have some barbs up here that we want to get rid of. So I think I'm gonna send him towards that camp. And you are gonna go for that hill. You are gonna go here. There's the scout. That I still hope won't take the settler. I did hear, and I haven't tried it or be able to confirm it, but from what I hear, scouts can actually grab workers and settlers, so I'm really hoping that that's true. So Germany got their Pantheon as well. And Kabul here is trying to get rid of that camp. So we're gonna definitely get an extra gold from that plantation. Gold isn't really my priority, but I'm not gonna say no to it. Some nice tiles we have here in the city, I would say. A lot of nice food. Probably gonna grow this tile next, or take this tile next, just for some really fast growth. Is this done? Yeah, we got the city. Some gold. Where do we want to actually settle this city? So this is hills. Would this be a good position? I'm not sure. I think we're gonna try and settle here. I don't know if it's a good idea. I have to be honest there.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
So we got foreign trade. I think we're gonna change these out and get production in all cities instead. I don't care about naval units. We can attack actually. I thought we could attack in that turn. I'm not really sure. I feel like I would rather settle somewhere like here where I get access to the reed as well. I'm just gonna keep following the scout around. Even though it is nice and to settle on hills for the protection. Okay, so what are we gonna go for now? So we already have craftsmanship protected, boosted, and it is production towards builders, which we're gonna use, and production towards melee units. So I think we're gonna go for that, and then probably maybe mysticism next. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider the like button and subscribing. Hope to see you next time, and until then, have a good day.